That's gone away for 4. 250 for Brian Lara. Brings it up in the most majestic of fashions. And he keeps going on and on and on.
Just wondering if this is in the air. There certainly seems to be a reaction from the bowl. Let's have a look. Gives himself loads of room. Loads and loads of room outside the leg stump. And it was in the air, but it was hit with real power. Doesn't look worried at all.
Well, this will take some stopping, and the only thing that will do it is the boundary board.
So quick on his feet. He's almost, I'm pretty sure that he makes his mind up very early that he's going to come down the wicket, but he's a good enough player that when he comes down you don't always have to hit the ball in the air. Now what a shot to bring up the 500 for the West Indies. Look at the feet moving there, gets himself right outside leg stump, deliberately gives himself room, knows where the fielders are set. Well bowled. Again coming down, that's the point I'm making. He came down the wicket, Gareth Batty saw him, changed the trajectory and the pace and the line of the ball, and Brian Lara thought, well, I'll just kick it away.
And he takes one for good measure. So just starting to see little signs here that at least to Gareth Batty he won't allow him to bowl to him. The question has been asked, and not out is the verdict from the umpire.
Well, this did look a very good shout, but the thing is, from this angle, the one thing you've got to consider is, does it hit you, the batsman, outside the line? There's always a good chance that's the case. Now, that's not hit the pad yet. So that's when it hits the pad, but I think it's still just fractionally outside the off stump.
Once he struck outside the line of off stump playing a shot, then he shouldn't be given out, even if the ball is going to go on and hit the stump. You can see the off stump that has been faded in behind the pad, and the ball is actually behind the bat. So Hawkeye says it would have gone on to miss off stump.
Very fine, runs away for 4.
A bit more artistry here from Brian Lara. Look at his wrists just turning over on this ball, almost as if he's playing table tennis, making sure that it gets very fine. It's almost as if he got an edge to how fine it has gone, but he knew exactly what he was doing there.
On he goes. He's been batting now for 510 minutes, has Brian Lara. Great shot. More than enough time on this pitch for Lara to swing himself into position.
The 30th of his boundaries, Brian Lara, 4 that is. Really has dispatched 2 beyond the boundary. But even that shot, he still didn't look as if he timed it all that well.
That one is timed a lot better. He's placed it well. It's got enough on it to reach the boundary now for his 31st four. Add to that 2 sixes as well.
That's a larger part of the boundary as well. Offside, batting from the factory road into the left-hander. Pretty big boundary that. Graham Thorpe had quite a bit of ground to cover. Had no chance.
There he goes again. He's found the gap. Past substitute fielder Ricky Clark at mid-on. Not quite a symmetrical over, but nonetheless a very productive one. 12 from it, 5.25 for 5. He's going to. All the people are changing sides in the crowd already.
That always seems to happen when you're getting runs. You get all the breaks as well. That could so easily have gone onto the stumps. But he had everything behind it, Brian Lara. The bat, the pad, the boot. Had to hit something on the way through.
At 4. Just a little bit offline to Skopnik, but that's all it takes. Lara goes to 283. West Indies to 540 for 5.
He's got a long way across there. But once again, Darrell Hare says not out.
He's had a few shots against him, Brian Lara. Darrell Hare has made the right decision on every occasion. And again, he's made the right decision because it's pitched way outside the line of leg stump. Should not be given out and was not given out.
Half stopped. Thorpe will have to complete the fielding down at third man. 2 more to Lara, 287 now.
I'll tell you what, he'll be bursting at the seams tomorrow at the Antigua Recreation Ground if Brian Lara is still not out overnight. He's thrilled the crowds that have piled in for the first 2 days of this match.
Collingwood the substitute at point. Well, just enjoy some of these masterful shots. That was the opening ball of the day off Matthew Hoggard. As usual, very strong off the back through the offside. And when Batty dared to give the ball some air, out of the park he went.
Well, I think everyone has gathered that. No whitewash on this occasion.
No whitewash in Antigua, no whitewash. No whitewash in Antigua. We are too black to get white.
That was hit hard. No one can say that he dropped that, but that was hit very hard. Theoretically a catch, that's about it.
Moves on to 297. He'd have loved to cling on to this. Had 2 gentle Corton balls, this isn't. Lara advances just off centre. He's not got that right in the middle and he crashes it through Gareth Batty. Look at that dancing footwork. Now he's 1 shot away from 300. 297 Lara.
.574 minutes at the crease so far, Brian Lara. He's looking for 2. Not on this occasion. Moves on to 299. There he goes. That's a 300 for Lara. He'll get there comfortably. Second triple century for Brian Lara, and isn't he happy? It took him a long time to get runs in this series, but now that he has had some runs under his belt, it's a triple. Only the second man in the history of the game to get 2 triple centuries. Sir Biff Richards, Joey Carew looking on from the cricket board box, and his entire team standing, the entire ground standing.
Well, the smiles back on the faces of West Indies cricket, and it's the genius that's done it for the record. 300 in 404 deliveries, 34 fours, 2 sixes, and he's still in.
Well, just to finish things off. Yeah, as I was saying, he's very tired, poor fellow. Third six for Lara.
Well, I don't know what it's hit, but it's hit something right behind our commentary box and has made one heck of a noise. We've sent David Lloyd to investigate, so I'm sure it's all under control. But have a look at this. Yeah, he looks tired, so why run? We'll just hit it out of the ground.
And Jacobs wants to run himself out. Lara sends him back. That's the end of the day's play. A momentous day for Brian Lara, for West Indies cricket, for world cricket. Congratulations all around from the England players who've just stood and watched Lara dominate them. He walks off the field a very tired but no doubt satisfied man.
Things go according to plan for Brian Lara and his West Indies side. It could be a day of records. Will he beat Matt Hayden's 380? Will he go on to get 400? Will West Indies post the highest ever score against England? It's away fine. Jones can't cut that off. Boundary of the day, 600 comes up for the West Indies. 603 for 5.
They're jumping in the stands, and that's probably only the beginning of what will happen if and when Lara gets to 381.
But there's a gap there, and Lara's found it. 323.
Superb footwork. He gives himself the opportunity to make a little bit of room based on the length, too short. He's a good use of the depth of the crease. Yeah, just look at the superb footwork.
They'll have to settle for 1. Outside edge, it's beaten Batty, that's 4. Lara won't mind how they come. Disappointment for Harmison.
51 more to equal the record. It's a good delivery, it's a fullish length. It's testing outside the off stump. Plays with soft enough hands, Brian Lara, and the new ball races off the outside edge. Third man has no chance. Wouldn't have carried, went down if there had been a third slip.
No stroke played. There is extra bounce for Harmison. That was pitched up further.
Just a little bit of movement back into Brian Lara.
Appeal from beyond the boundary, not on it. But Lara being tested out here, as is Jacobs.